Okay, so hello again guys, it's me Pivos again, and today we have another Weeb Plays Minecraft. I know this hasn't been here for a while, for a long while, but whatever, I'm done with apologizing or anything, because I will do it again, and again, and again. So anyway, what changed? This changed. I changed the sheep to have different kinds of colors, because today I wanna do like guidelines to know where everything will be, because it will make it so much easier for me to like build and plan everything out. So I have red wool for houses and other structures, black wool for roads, blue wool for a river. I have way too much, honestly, but at this point I don't care. Like, this is just, I will probably trade it off anyway, so like whatever. There I have some lime wool for the greenery and stuff, because there will be some greenery, and yep, there will be greenery. So yeah, that. As you can see here with the guild hall, two things changed. The, what I call it, the witch's hat, which I don't know, I might change later on, but right now I kind of like it. And the fairy tale logo, of course, it's mirrored on the other side. What now? Why did I do that? This logo? Because it was way too empty. It was just like so sad looking at it, and it was ugly as well, just empty wall. So I made for the logo. I made it from the same glass as this, because if it was white, it would ruin it. It would be really bad, and it would just be awful. Now you can't probably really see it right now, but there is pretty big torch spam. I lit up the whole plane because I'm gonna be working here, you know, with the guidelines and everything, and I will probably be working throughout the night. And where is the sun? Yeah, you probably won't see it because it's day, and it's nowhere close to being a night. But it's really lit up. There are some dark spots, but it doesn't matter. Few dark spots won't make a difference, because like I can kill a few mobs, but I can't kill the whole plane of mobs. That would be not good. Anyway, in my creative test world, I kind of did the guidelines, kind of, not completely. I just there were some mistakes that I didn't fix, but I will not do them here. So yeah, that's that. And I also realized just how little space do I have. I kind of overestimated how much space I would need, I guess. And now I don't know if it will look good or not. I will try my hardest, but yeah, we'll see how it turns out. Also, I kind of figured out what to do with this room. I didn't figure out what to do with this. Okay, that's gonna be a pain in the ass to do, but whatever. Here I wanna make like a map room, okay, where I'm gonna map the progress of Magnolia. I'm gonna just like, how to say it, I'm just gonna put like maps here of Magnolia. So now this is the current map. I kind of wish I had the original map of it not being here, but I'm not demolishing this and remaking this just for the sake of one map, you know. I could, but I won't, because yeah, it's not good. I don't like it. I don't like that idea, because I've worked on this for way too long, and just tearing down the whole guild hall, no thanks. And after this episode, I hope that there will be another map over here with the guidelines, and then I don't know what map will be next. Here I haven't figured out what to do yet. This is just like storage for some unwanted items and stuff. And yeah, that's this. I should complete the door, fix it, or whatever I wanted to do with it. I will probably just like fill in the gaps because I think it doesn't look that bad. Maybe I will change it, maybe I won't. Zero idea. Zero idea. And yeah, this is actually the map that I'm gonna be using, refreshing for the map room, okay? And should I say anything else? Probably not. Maybe, I don't know, it will depend on the time. I will build some houses here and maybe fix the cliff because I'm not entirely satisfied with it. I think it needs a little bit more detailing. There is missing block. There is another missing block. Exactly what I'm talking about. But I wanna give it like a bit more of a texture, a bit more of a like curvy side, I guess. You know, like I don't know. Maybe I will keep it. I don't know. It's not that I don't like it, but I just don't. I can't put my finger on what's missing. So maybe I will leave it like this. Maybe not. Maybe I will experiment with it. This is something that I can experiment with because it's kind of easy to fix. So it's not a big deal if I mess up. You know, I can just go back or whatever. And yeah. Anyway, that's probably it for right now. I'll probably see you after the time lapse, which I don't know what it will contain. Definitely the guidelines, and maybe the houses, and maybe the cliff. Probably not the cliff, I don't know. I would have to figure something out, but right now I don't know what to change there. So I don't know, other than the shape, but I think the shape is okay. So I don't know. But yeah, anyway, I will probably do the guidelines and like few houses over there. And yeah, enjoy the time lapse. See you after it. So enjoy.
The sun to dream, believe in strength. Now I'm the only one, only one.
Okay, so here we are after the time lapse is finished, and we did a lot of things in the time lapse, and yeah. One of the things, and also the reason why I'm starting at the nether, is because I actually made an a gold farm. It's really like, it's really simple. It's just layers of magma. What is this? Now I don't know I don't know what that is called, but of this. Now there are eggs, trapdoors protecting them, and they fall down there. You know, I made it so that they die immediately. So yeah, you saw that in time lapse. They die immediately, and it's quite efficient. Let's be honest. Okay, it does produce quite a bit of gold. It's not the most efficient farm, I know, but it's more than efficient enough for me. Now, something that I didn't add in the time lapse because it was so freaking messy. I messed up so much during that I was just so embarrassed to put it in a time lapse, is a piglin bartering farm or whatever that's called. Just piglin trading, you know. And I made it especially for quartz, which I have quite a bit, as you can see. I already even took some, and I thought that I could use some of the other blocks. Some of them are quite full, as you can see, and yeah, I think I could use okay, string I will use mainly for trading, I know, but I still have it here. This is for gold, because if I made a mistake, which so far didn't happen, thankfully so far it didn't happen, some gold will be stored here. Now how did I make the filters? Because I make them a little bit differently than most, I guess. Okay, I think I will be able to see it from here. Yes, this is how I make the filters, and how I make it is this. Okay, I have a filler item, and here it's quite nice. So you have 11 of each, like filler items. You know, I used cobble because I have a lot of it and I probably won't really need it, so I used it. Now the one item that I want to be stored in down here, and yeah, so I don't put like one item in each slot here. I put 11 of each cobble. Now this doesn't work with every item because I don't exactly know how hoppers work, but I think each item has like different kind of weight or something. I really don't know how to say it, and therefore it just counts differently. So if you want to use cobble, this is how, okay? And what it does is that it leaves one item here and one item here, okay? And then everything else goes in the chest. So on the contrary, if you used one filler item for each, there would be a stack of, I think a stack of each item, like what you wanna store in here. So for example here, if I could have one of each and then stack here, and everything else would be going down, which or something like that. I don't exactly know. I've been using this for as long as I can remember, and yeah. Now I do have some stuff here that, yep, here this I used for the smooth quartz. A random arrow that points me to some portal. I think I want to keep that a secret for now. For now I want that to be secret, and yeah. Now I don't know if I'm ever gonna use these items, these blocks, for design or something, but I think it's good to have them, you know. It's slowly filling up. If it fills up, it will just go in a trash bin, which is here. And I used a lot of quartz here, which maybe I shouldn't, because or maybe now it doesn't really matter because I basically have quartz farm. But yeah, now where did I build it? I built it, okay, I had to break obsidian, obviously. Now, where did I make this? I made it right above my portal, because my portal is right down here. This is portal to my home, so it's right above it. And now in the overworld, what happened? You saw that in time-lapse, so nothing really, alright? You can already see the houses are built, which I tried to make as accurately as I could, you know? Now I used this picture as a reference, and as you can see, I think I did manage to make it as accurate as I could, while it looking as decent as I could. Now, there are missing doors. I guess I know about that. Now, yeah, I really tried to do it as accurately as I could, but the bags, let's not talk about the bags. I still don't know what I'm gonna do here, because I kind of want to make fairy hills somewhere around here, and maybe like one more row of houses. And if there would be one more row of houses, this wouldn't be that visible and I wouldn't need to waste my time on this. But I still am not completely decided, because Fairy Hills has like grass and nothing around it. So I am kind of, I guess, scared of building anything here. And yeah, I don't know. I'm not decided yet on this one. But other than that, I think I did a decent job. I hope. And throughout this build, I actually had to use the quartz farm that I had to get some quartz. This is concrete. And to finish it, you know, I didn't have enough quartz and I wanted to finish it. Now, I'll get back to this later, but first, I definitely overdid it with wool. I have way too much wool, and I don't know if you've seen this, there are a lot of cats, and these cats, yeah, these cats, I have a use for them. I am just not gonna talk about it just yet, but I have a use for them, and yeah, now I've prepared another like thing. I've prepared some slow falling potions so that we can look at it from above, you know. So let's get kind of high up so that we can see it, and let's get to that side so we can see it better in perspective and whatever. So as you can see, it's not finished. I didn't really want to cut it like that. Now let's take this, and yeah, I didn't want to cut it because, well, I realized how little space I have, and therefore if I can't have it more in the width, maybe I could, but I don't know. I feel like I might miss space here, and also I wanted to maybe make a bigger gap between the park, which is this, and the station, which is this. These are kind of mapped, and I used this picture as a reference. I forgot to mention that this picture is a reference, and therefore I think I did a decent job in placing these things. Now, one thing that is missing on this is Lucy's house, but I kind of figured it should be somewhere here, because from the perspective of looking at the Lucy's house from the river, the Cardial Cathedral is on the right side hand. So if we were to go to, okay, somewhere here we are at the river. So if we were to look at it, or maybe I can come down. Yeah, that will be better. Okay, so here is, come on, down. Okay, so here is Lucy's house, and if we are looking at Lucy's house from the river, which is here, this is a river, the Cardial Cathedral is on the right side hand, which is here. So therefore it should be like this, but it's, I don't know if it's said anywhere, I didn't see it. I didn't see it mentioned, and I'm running out of rockets. Well, whatever. And yeah, now what did I do different? I did change a few things from the time lapse. In the time lapse, there was a road over here like this, which I then realized is not actually there, you know. So I removed it, but there are roads all around the river, right? All around the river. So it's not really necessary here. I actually mapped out the roads around the river, so yeah. And I tried to make it as accurately as I could, okay? I think I did a pretty good job, because I think the roads are all how they should be. Now, if I were to look at it from a symmetrical side, this road shouldn't be there either, but I don't really mind it being a little bit asymmetrical, you know? Not being completely symmetrical, I'm fine with. And there was one more thing that I kind of didn't do, is that the river is a little bit bent on this picture, for example. It's a little bit bent, as you can see. But I thought that for the sake of it being easier for me, I will make it straight. Also, I think it looks quite a bit nicer, you know. And what else? What else did I forget? The roads, the Cardinal Cathedral. Yeah, the Cardinal Cathedral. I forgot about something while actually mapping this thing, and that's that I actually forgot to make a place for graveyard, right? So there should be a graveyard somewhere on this side. I think it's on this side. Now let me just get some rockets, because I don't have rockets. Okay, anyway, as I was saying, I forgot about the graveyard, which should be from this side. So there should be a little bit more green on this side. However, I don't know how to make it, because it's quite big. From a certain episode, it's quite big, you can see that. But on the map, it's not visible at all, and I don't really have that much space for it. So I don't know if I'm gonna make it. Now, the park and the central station, I don't know, I think I might have to make a little bit bigger gap between them. I don't know what I'm gonna move though, because there is a road, so I might move park a little bit back, but then but then it's probably a bit too close to Cardinal Cathedral. So I still don't know how I'm gonna make this. But I think that this like drawing and mapping things out, these like guidelines, really help me imagine like what it would look like, what needs to change, and what has to change, you know, and what could change, and stuff, and so on and so on. Now, I also did the road, right? You can see that, the road. And one thing that I didn't map out is greenery here. Now this like steep part should have like greenery over there, and on the other parts should be houses. So yeah, okay, there is a creeper. I didn't spawn proof that, and I hope I won't get killed or it won't be destroyed or whatever. Okay, so I think that's it, right? There is one snow block, one got snow block, and yeah, and I think I will be able to do the roads next time, or the river or something. And I'm really looking forward to it, because now it's starting to take shape, and I think I'm more than happy with how the river turned out, with the shape of the river and everything. The length of the river is still in the stars, but the length can be finished later. This I think I'm more than happy with. And yeah, later on, I think like there will be bridges. These actually like passages across the river are bridges. There are a lot of bridges in Magnolia, so those will be bridges. There is one bridge, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, at least 7 bridges. That's at least at minimum, okay? And yeah, I think that's everything. I don't know. I believe, because I generally like don't know what else I wanted to talk about. Yeah, I think that's it. I didn't do anything with the cliff. However, I might change it in the future. A little bit, like a little tweaks. I still don't know, okay? I am not sure, I am not anything, okay? I might change it, I might not. I kinda like it, I kind of don't like it. I don't know what to change about it, but it might change the same, it might not. One thing I know is that I want to finish this as soon as I can, okay? So, anyway, I think that's gonna be it for today's episode. Whoa, okay. I think that's gonna be it for today's episode. If you enjoyed today's episode, please subscribe. It will make me happy, okay? Anyway, this has been it for this episode, and see you next video. Bye bye.